So you made an embarrassing video of yourself dancing in a grass skirt with a Viking helmet on, and your brother put it up on MySpace. And now all of a sudden you're an internet celebrity like William Hung or Chocolate Rain. Probably not the way you wanted to be a celebrity. What can you do about it? You can sue him. Cha-ching! Squeeze every last dime out of that filthy backstabber for, you know, emotional damages. Or you can just have a judge make him take it all down. Copyrights are for works like writing, recordings, videos, artwork, and design. It's usually accompanied by that little C thing at the bottom with the owner and the date. But just because there's no copyright symbol doesn't mean it's not copyrighted. Like that embarrassing video that everyone's seen. Whenever you do anything creative, that work is instantly copyrighted. You don't even have to file any paperwork. It's just copyrighted. You can register it with the Library of Congress, but the main reason for doing that is so you can establish a date of creation in case you want to sue somebody or someone else is trying to say they made it up first, and if you do, you can sue for additional lawyer's fees. Because you know, the whole point of intellectual property is pretty much suing people. Once a copyright expires, it becomes part of the public domain. That means it can be used for free without giving credit or paying royalties to the creator. Mozart's music, for example, is public domain. But be careful, the Boston Philharmonic's performance of a Mozart concerto is likely still copyrighted by the Boston Philharmonic. How long does a copyright last? Well, every few decades, the high-powered legal department of the Walt Disney Corporation descends on Washington and convinces them that copyrights should be extended a few more years, just so they can keep the copyright on Mickey Mouse. You know, he's gonna star in some weird indie films once he hits the public domain. Right now, copyrights last for 120 years after creation, 95 after publication, or 70 years after the death of the creator. But as long as you're behind Mickey and they keep lobbying, it could go on forever.
Hiya, Senator! How would you like to make a fat wad of cash? Ha ha ha!
There's also something called the Fair Use Clause. If you want to use a copyrighted work without permission, like quoting a famous author in a college paper, you can, as long as the source is attributed to the copyright holder and it's a limited excerpt and it's not done for money, then you're pretty safe using it. But the lines on what is and isn't fair use haven't been very clearly defined in the courts. So try it at your own risk.
You want a piece of me? I will see you in court! I'm gonna sue your sorry little...
Yeah. Copyright law isn't uniform across all countries, and it isn't easy to enforce internationally. That's why you see all sorts of TV shows and movies all over the internet. For free. They didn't get permission. Their servers are just in countries that don't care about our laws. That or it takes too much money to shut them all down.
Oh, I've got the money. You're going down, buddy. Who do you think cut all those undersea internet cables? Ha ha!
It's kind of hard to get permission to use everything you can find online, which makes the internet into kind of an intellectual property minefield.
I've buried lawyers all over the internet! Just try and step on one without getting subpoenaed!
Because people got tired of asking, some interesting new alternatives to traditional copywriting are being explored under the name Creative Commons. It's a system of rights for marking material so that users and viewers know what is and isn't okay to do with your work. You can modify it, but you can't sell it, but you have to attribute it to me as the original source. Stuff like that. It's not written in legalese, it's real easy to understand, and you can find out more at creativecommons.org. So feel free to explore and create, because your stuff is safe, as long as you're behind Mickey.
All right, everybody, get in line! We're taking this to Washington! Ha ha! Come on, I'm a kid's cartoon. I should not be in adult films.